can't slow down, understand. Yeah. Get with me and I gotta get my check up. Yeah. I gotta get the deed up and mess up. Yeah. I with your little hoe, she was stressed up. Yeah. I hit her, so she gotta get the message. Yeah. I'm bad, Michael Jackson with the swag. Yeah. I'm hard and I gotta pop the tag. Yeah. Fall back, get the money, make it last. Yeah. Get stats in the bag on the cash. Too much, yeah. Take a yeah. Watch her, yeah. Had you said too much, go. Can't let go. I can't fall. Let me more. Too much, yeah. Take a yeah. Watch her, yeah. Had you said too much, go. Can't let go. I can't fall. Let me more, yeah. Bounce it up and down. Won't you move around? Yeah. Blow a quarter pound. Break it down. Yeah. Know I bust it down when I'm in the town. Yeah. I was ballin', niggas out of bounds. Yeah. Cash up, now watch me put the mag on you. Yeah. I just got the money, blow a bag on you. Yeah. I can make a move, blow the bag on you. Yeah. I just got the game, bring it back on you. Yeah. I can take my time when I'm taking down. Killer with this line at the same time. I just so sublime, running out of time. I just gotta shine, oh, it's all mine. Too much, yeah. Take a, yeah. Watch her, yeah. Had you said too much, go. Can't let go. I can't fall. Let me go. Too much, yeah. Take a, yeah. Watch her, yeah. Had you said too much, go. Can't let go. I can't fall. Let me man, we up, body, make a moment, get it started in the party. Never face it, she can't take it. Gotta make it, money is taking too much. Yeah, take a yeah, watch her, yeah. Had you said it, too much, go. Can't let go, I can't fall. Let me go, too much, yeah. Take a yeah, watch her, yeah. Had you said too much, go. Can't let go, I can't fall. Let me go.
Power bag.
What it do, man? It's
Yo, we live?
episode 20. Yes, sir, we live. It's episode 20 of the Table Talk podcast.
Yes, sir. The illustrious, man.
Oh, yeah.
Once again with your host, your boy Token.
And I'm your boy, Ian Walk.
Yo, man.
And we gonna get into it today.
Brother.
What'd you say?
I've been gone, man. I've been gone, man. There's a lot been going on once again. And I really don't know what the fuck's going on, bro. So I'm gonna need you to keep me up to speed with a lot of this stuff, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Start off, happy belated.
Hey, man.
I know you went up
Thank you.
Vegas for your birthday?
Yeah, man, we went out to Vegas. We went out to Vegas with actually a couple reasons. We went out there not just for my birthday, but also, you know, I might have spoken on here before, but planning to move out there. So, you know, trying to set roots. I linked up with some of the GK man, linked up with my Beezy. You know what I'm saying? Touchdown with the locals and all that. You know what I'm saying? All the time was not spent on the strip. Linked up with family. Just had a good time, man.
Okay, man, that's what's up. Well, we got a little bit to get into today, dog. And we'll get into what's going on with Trump. There's always something going on with your boy.
Yeah, man.
We got these wildfires that's going on too, dog, and they're pretty. We're getting pretty serious. I mean, they're always serious, but this just seems like it's hitting a lot of people. And then got some like TV/movie news with the 80s movie.
Okay.
I won't spoil it yet, but we'll get into it when we get into it. You know what I mean? And then, you know, just we got sports. We got football back. I got my motherfucking Bengals jersey on, dog.
Yeah, man.
I'm not
I see
fucking
you over
around.
here representing first
Oh
day,
yeah,
first
dog.
week out,
Like
man.
it's serious. It's serious, man. I got my Joe Burrow jersey on, and I can't wait, man. I got to watch the game Thursday night, Chiefs and Texans. So I got to watch that game, and I was just excited. Like it was fans in the crowd, but we'll get into it. Maybe there's a few other things we can get into as well. I'm not 100% yet, so let's get into it, man. Let's just start and get this dude out of the way, man.
So I don't know exactly which aspect to speak about. I know personally it's funny because it's the day that rally's going on across 275.
Yeah, but nah, it's really not in. Well, I mean, yeah, that's going on. I think that just is going on here, though. I don't even think that's.
Nah. That's the only thing that I know about that. And there was another. There was the thing he said about troops. I didn't really talk about or really get much information. Like I said, I was on vacation, man. So clear some things up for me, brother.
I was gonna get at the new tapes that came out about Trump admitting to Bob Woodward that he concealed critical details that he knew about the coronavirus. He said, "I wanted to always play it down." That's what I wanted to get into because I think that's pretty serious. We're talking about hundreds, 100,000 deaths, and that's pretty serious because that's lives, and to downplay it, say I wanted to downplay it, that's pretty serious if you ask me. So that's kind of what I wanted to get into. I know he's always doing some clown shit, so. I mean,
Matt,
I get it, but
shit. Way I look at it, man. I mean, what are we surprised? I think that's one of the first things that we thought with this whole situation because we saw exactly how the coronavirus was ravaging all these other countries. We see the cases start to build up. We started first hearing about it like November or December. That's when we first got wind of it. That's when it started. News. Yeah, that's when it started. So that's when the news outlets started going on. At the time they're talking about Wuhan. I mean, I don't know about you, but this is probably the first time I'd ever heard about Wuhan in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But they were talking about this when it first came up. The questions were asked, what was Trump saying? I mean, he was saying that it's not that big a deal. Calling China virus, he still does to this day. I mean, the man literally turned away the test kits and everything. The first round of things. And now we're here. So it doesn't surprise me at all. It doesn't surprise me at all. He was trying to downplay it. Honestly, if you look at everything he's done, it kind of shows that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just crazy. So basically, Trump admitted he knew weeks before the first confirmed U.S. coronavirus death that the virus was dangerous, airborne, highly contagious, and more deadly than your pretty much your steiniest kind of flus. And he repeatedly played it down publicly, and according to legendary journalist Bob Woodward in his new book Rage. So he told Trump basically told him this is deadly stuff, and this was on February 7th. You know what I mean? So it kind of brings up back to what you were talking about, as far as when you kind of heard about it in November versus when he was already saying it was deadly. And this was well before a lot of this stuff even happened. So pretty much in a series of these interviews, Trump pretty much revealed that he had surprising level of detail about the threat of the virus earlier than previously known. He said it's pretty amazing that the coronavirus was maybe 5 times more deadlier than the flu. So this guy knew all this stuff. We already kind of had a feeling that he did, but he knew about this stuff, how strong it was, how dangerous it was,
how deadly it was, and how contagious.
And yet he downplayed this. That's a problem.
when you think about how Trump gets down, bro, it's always economy first. He knew that breaking this information down to Americans, it would do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, he gonna hide it so that the economy can keep going. And now we see where we're at. You see billionaires getting richer than they've ever been just off the strength of this whole virus, man. It's like with him, there are things you can always know are gonna hold true. He's always gonna go for the money.
Yeah.
He's always gonna go for whatever way he can do it the cheapest too. He doesn't care about the people, bro. I mean, we're looking at this pandemic where we seeing other countries are done with this shit. Or even if they're not done, the situation is not as severe and it's not cases constantly rising. But you see where we're at. And you see why.
Yep.
Because they once again like everything else here, but they haven't found a way to properly monetize it yet. So it's like, I just got back from Vegas, bro. It was extremely packed and the COVID and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the conclusion I came down to with the whole COVID thing. It's super deadly. All this other shit, it's contagious. But if all y'all gonna do is tell me to go self-quarantine anyway, I might as well just quarantine.
Yeah.
I might as well just self-quarantine.
It's just
you got Trump
being responsible at this point.
Is being responsible, and that's what honestly, bro, has stripped from the people, man. I mean, you know all this information, you're privy to it.
So, have you heard the news about the vaccine? I don't even know if I spoke to you about this. I've posted stuff about it.
No, I've been seeing inklings. Like I said, bro, I've been out. I've been trying to get away from the thought of all this shit that's going on. But no, what's going on, man? What's going on with this vaccine that we've been talking about for months?
So, pretty much what they're kind of saying now is, hey, we're trying to figure out a vaccine, but it's getting to a point where the vaccine that we're coming up with is not necessarily going to work for the virus. And this is why. The virus is getting weaker and weaker and weaker as the days go on. They needed to do this months ago when the virus was at its peak to figure out how to create, a vaccine that would fight off, those
the strongest strains
right.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now they have one where it's pretty much, it might work, but if this virus ever comes back full strength, it might not, So that's the problem they're having right now. Man. So even if, we they come up with a vaccine and we use it now, it might fend off the virus as it is now, but as it was 2 months ago, it might not work. And it's always possible that the virus could come back and even stronger.
When you take into consideration the fact that we're coming around flu season and they already thought that it was going to be much worse coming into the colder seasons. Mm-hmm. I mean, when you say what you just said, it becomes that much more scary because now it's like, even if they do create this vaccine, let it come back around, will that vaccine be able to even help in that situation? Is it just going to be another waste of time? Like you said, bro, we waited too long to do anything about this shit.
Yep. And so we can blame a lot of people. I mean, the government first and foremost, but as we were talking about, the leader of this so-called free world, he messed up again. He jacked up. He messed it up. And this is not, and this affects not only, and this is why things are changing and why I see them changing. This virus doesn't care if you're rich, poor, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, I mean, like we're seeing people,
all the things
we're seeing people pass away, bro. That don't even, they got all the money in the world, and I mean, they have money for the better treatment to get better tests and all that. So yeah, there's always going to be someone that has a leg up on everything because of the class system we have here in America, but it's still affecting everybody. And because of that, people are pissed at the person that's leading this country. Everybody is pissed. People are pissed they got to wear masks. People are pissed that their family members are getting sick, and other people aren't wearing masks, and people aren't taking it serious. There's both sides of the sword, man, and
I've seen like every month since the pandemic started. There's just these people who are, oddly enough, my friends on Facebook. I see these people literally make like a rally or something to fight wearing the mask, bro. Like, I might have said this.
I'm not on that, man.
I might have said this
Just
probably. I want to say about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I really don't see this getting better in America. At this point, I see things more so going the route of we're kind of just held off from the rest of the world because we just don't get it, and other countries don't want to risk fucking with us.
Yeah, I don't even know if that ban is up on U.S. travelers in Europe and all that.
Yeah, I don't think it is,
I doubt
bro.
it.
I mean, right now we're under the microscope. Like everybody's watching us because it's just like, what the fuck is going on in America? It's an election year. You know what I'm saying? You seeing just everything going on with that, and it's blurring the lines and everything. I've never seen something so convoluted. Like for it to be the literal way that this country is being run, I've never seen something this convoluted. In my days, my parents haven't. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think nobody has, bro. This is nuts.
This is insane, bro. People are trying to make sense of it, and they're ending up in some of the worst predicaments because they're using their same logic from before shit was all out of whack, and it don't meld. Like that same formula don't work here, bro.
Yeah, and
this is uncharted territory,
bro, and it's ruining the economy.
It's ruining the economy. It's ruining public relations. I think they people dealing with each other.
Then they had that proposal again for that bill. I think it got voted like 50-something. 2 no, 47 yes, maybe. I can't remember.
Which one?
For the stimulus package.
Oh yeah, the new stimulus. Yeah, it just got voted down.
So think about all this time, man. All Americans got around $1,200. Some got $600 for every child after that, I believe, something like that. So
yeah, something like that.
If you. I can't remember. Someone broke it down how much money that we pretty much got per month. Dude, it was nothing.
Bro,
it was nothing.
I mean,
and you have that has to survive you still because restaurants are open now, but it's limited. Things are open, but it's still limited. There's still inside that's closed, indoor parts in restaurants that are closed. They're just limited. Staff's limited. I mean, people are having to try to find new jobs. It's still happening. So these people are still needing money.
Weird, bro.
Still need groceries.
For the first time since his presidency, after even seeing this motherfucker get elected, for the first time I feel like it might be his real life over for this motherfucker, bro. Like it might be. Biden might actually win this motherfucking election, bro. And
he should.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying that
as a supporter. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying because I always look at it like the people who are just out here, the people who are supported, the people who they support, but they say that they're one way here, but they actually they voted for Trump the first time. They motherfuckers that's all of a sudden liberal or Democratic, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I see that finally going that way, but I don't know what's going to happen regardless of who wins this election because I feel like I feel like America in particular is in a weird tipping point.
Think about let's just think about if Biden wins, I think I'll just say when Biden wins, just think about what he has to inherit. Think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to what Trump inherited. It was fine.
Bro.
And then it went downhill, dog.
Bro, there are people literally willing to revolt.
Who wants to inherit that? Like the first 4 years, it's going to be so hard to just get it back stable that people are going to be mad and they're going to blame it on you. They always blame the next president.
I mean, think about Obama, bro. Think about what he had to inherit after Bush, man, and then
he
think about how much he
set
up for Trump to be perfectly fine. Just don't fuck it all up.
He got it managed within the first, I say, 4 or 5 years. The last 3, he was just pushing this country to something great.
Yeah.
And then it all got to a halting stop, and then it just crashed.
Yeah, literally, bro. I mean, when you got somebody who comes in and literally undoes everything that you just spent, your presidency doing, that's what happens. And now we're here.
Right.
I mean, it's like if you have eyes, you can look and see the current state of America compared to 4 years ago. Look at it, bro. It's almost night and day. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. And you have people trying to justify this shit like this is just how it should work. People who are going against their interests just to support some bullshit that they think they believe in. You over here praising this position in office when he's literally fucking us up left and right. And it's not like we haven't had presidents in the past who just weren't cut out for the job or who just didn't do a good job. But the way that people are going to bat for this motherfucker is insane. And I think that a lot of it has to do with social media. I think a lot of it has to do with just the fact that he's on Twitter the way he is. And it's like people, and it's the saddest thing is there are people who really, they don't get it. They just see the president. Like they don't care about who the fuck the president is. They just see the role of the president. And they just feel like whatever they say is, the president is basically God to them. You feel me?
Yeah,
Your president say this, so you're tweeting this and saying this. Anything he says is bond to them. Anything he fucking says is bond, and this is what's gonna drive that wedge in the middle, bro. I don't know what happens.
This is what's gonna push it the other way. I'm telling you. Hey,
I don't know what's gonna happen, bro, but it's gonna.
I know what's gonna happen. He about to lose in this election. It's over. Game over, dog. But I told you, I feel like that's probably gonna happen. But my thing is, what happens after that? Like, what do his crazy ass support base? Because there ain't no more Trump after that. You feel me? They gonna
all that shit
go
that
into the back into the
years,
cracks and crevices of where they came from.
Bro, all that bullshit you was just on for the past 4 years. The people
that
supported
go do that shit. Go do that shit in your little small town. And if y'all do some bullshit out there, best believe they coming to get your ass. So just leave it at that.
That shit's gonna
leave it at that.
Dissipates into the regular society, bro. And
leave
that's
it at
what
that. They still do that. They start doing that dumb shit when there's somebody else in office. They up out of here, bro. I'm telling you, it's not gonna work the same. It's literally not. We ain't going for that no more.
And that's why I'm like, I'm with Ice Cube on a lot of this stuff. Like at the end of the day, bro, what the fuck are you doing for black people? Because realistically, bro, I don't know in what part of Biden's, what part of his whole stance is in support of us. I don't know where that's at. You know what I'm saying? And I know where the fuck Trump is. This motherfucker. Anybody who takes out an ad on 5 innocent black kids to pretty much call for their lynching in a super duper liberal ass place like fucking New York, you're blatant racist. I mean, we go into other shit. We can do that, but I ain't doing that. I'm just going where his character is. He don't give a fuck about us. He can keep saying he did more for black people. Well, look, money ain't shit. It's shit, but at a certain point, bro, you gonna fuck us over too. And this is the thing. Biden and Kamala, they got to be held to that same extent, but at the same time, I feel like they'll make changes. I feel like they'll actually.
Yeah, you got to hold everybody to the same standard.
Held accountable for.
Yeah, you definitely do, but there's just some things you're not gonna have to worry about with them. You know what I mean? But let's get into this other topic of these wildfires, man. So we got these wildfires that are raging across the entire west coast of the United States, from Washington State all the way down through Southern California. So the 2020 fire season is off pretty much to like a crazy, staggering start, man. And it's outpacing last year's fires well beyond that. You know what I mean?
And last year was crazy. I remember how that was.
Yeah, I mean,
the last couple of years have been like some of the craziest wildfires that I've ever seen reported.
So they got thousands of, people on the West Coast under evacuation orders. Dozens of large fires are causing poor air quality, with evacuations and severe damage across Washington, Oregon, and California. And Jalen's got up there for us some pictures of what's going on in a video too, kind of just what it looks like out there, man. And I mean, it looks like something straight out of a movie, or like you're on Mars. It literally looks like that. There's no There's no sky. It's just a hue of red.
Bro, okay, now let me say this. That orange is a different type of live just to look at. But when you know where it comes from, that shit is terrifying. I've seen these pictures, man.
Yeah.
And question it. I don't know how true this is. I have been seeing reports of it, and I've seen a few articles about it. Did this all really start from a gender reveal party?
What?
They said that at a gender reveal party, I don't know where the fuck it was. I think it was in Oregon. Or it might have been in Northern California. Basically, they had like these explosives, not like, like little firecracker things to kind of reveal which gender the baby was. And I guess the fire lit into some brush.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, kind of similar to
I think the kid I think
last
you're
year. Kind of similar to the kid last year who I think, what did he do? He set off some fireworks in the woods, and next thing you know, it's like $2 billion worth of damage.
Yeah.
Some shit, some crazy astronomical number.
That's what we was getting from Jalen. He said both fires were started were they both by gender reveal parties? Oh my gosh. There's no way.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. So who is responsible for this shit then? Because I know there's been some where it's like natural, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know they're probably not going to reveal the names just yet.
I get that, but do they ever reveal the names?
They did well, I don't think they necessarily revealed the name, but they definitely.
Bro, you know how much money like
last year.
There's crops outside that's got nothing but ash on them. Like it's just ruined.
They said the air quality is some of the worst the area's ever seen, and that's saying some shit for California. Like, wow.
Yeah, but that was just my whole thing. While we had those pictures up, we were just showing how it's affecting people in city areas, just not in areas where there's a forest, you know what I mean? So just so people can understand, like, that air quality is bad out there. Like, for there to be no sky, like, you see no sun, no clouds, no nothing, you have to understand how strong that is.
Yeah, I seen fire tornadoes and some more shit, man. It's nuts out there, bro. So prayers out there to everybody. I seen a report saying that they have found 20 people have died in this fire so far.
Yeah, and that's my thing. So like, who gets charged with the death, dog? The person because is that arson? Arson? Purpose. That was kind of like an accident, ain't it? If you think about it.
I don't know what happens, man, because the article I saw was saying that they might have to face some type of
because my thing is, you should know better if you live out in that area. This happens every year. Come on, man. This is something that we can prevent. But I guess you got people that live in those deep areas where it's just forests and all that, and you can just do whatever you want because there's not a lot of people out there. That's why there's park rangers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but we got all this crazy stuff going on. It always happens during the summer, man. But this just really hurts a lot.
Right, you know? These fires are so damn big. It's like, and these parks are huge. It's like, even if you do have a park rangers, it don't take nothing but for somebody to walk out the way real quick, do their little thing, and then.
But why do you walk out of the way to go do some shit with fire, bro? Like, do that shit somewhere else. Do that shit on the street.
Man, some people
do that shit in your front yard and have a fire hose, a fire extinguisher, and maybe a bucket of water ready. I mean, come on, man. This is not rocket science. This is something that could be prevented. If this is something that can be prevented, why are we not preventing it? Why are we allowing this to happen? Who's making money off this? That's the questions we should be asking. Who makes money off this?
You remember when we was kids, they used to tell us that forest fires were like good? Like that is good for the good for
partially. I've heard that before. There's some with certain forests. I don't think it's any of the ones out here though.
Yeah, definitely not any of the ones out here. But it's like
I don't think it's good anymore because it's just forests are getting just chopped down by the. You know what I mean? They're getting chopped down all the time. So I don't know, man. It just. Man. I just seen it. I'm like, wow, this is really serious. When it starts affecting people that you know, I don't know. It always hits
That's a
home
fact,
then
though.
for you, but it just seems like it's affecting a lot of people though, man. A lot of people.
Man, yeah. I mean, each time this shit happens, last time it made it all the way to Calabasas. You know, what was it?
Yeah, they
Will
did. They
Smith's
had to
house.
evacuate. That was last
Yeah,
year, right? They had to
that was
evacuate all
last
those
year,
people.
bro.
You're
Like this
right.
was right there, Hidden Hills. That whole little area, they was getting ravaged by the damn. Was getting ravaged by the fire.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying? So
just
it's not like it's like super duper far out the way, bro.
yeah. Oh,
These,
yeah. No, you're right.
yeah,
You're definitely right.
these hitting fucking home. You
Oh
feel
yeah,
me?
for sure.
But you know, I don't know, man. You would think by now it would be some way to better handle this. But I mean, when Mother Nature decided to take his,
All they've came up with is what's the guy's name? Smokey the Bear. Is that what it is for
oh
the
my
fire? Don't
God,
do the thing in the forest. And they did that like
man,
probably 80s, 90s,
they had him,
and that's it.
he made it out this way, but you don't see from hear from Smokey. Maybe that's what it is, man. We ain't heard from Smokey in a minute, and all these forest fires is going crazy. And bro, trying to let niggas know, like y'all ain't preventing these forest fires, bro, and y'all fucking up, and this is what's
Oh
going on.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
man.
nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Prayers out there, West Coast, Oregon, California, that
Right,
whole area,
man.
man. I know y'all going through something, and we
Yeah.
just hope that the end comes near.
Washington,
And for that,
Oregon, California, like it's everywhere, dog. Like I don't know if you've seen also, but they're thinking about postponing the Rams game out there. There's a game, I think it's Sunday, but they might have to postpone it just because of the air quality, man. You got them athletes
yeah,
running
you
around
can't have them
crazy,
out there
breathing
running
that
these
in.
routes out here.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
a lot of them might not. They just say, I'm not going to play.
I wouldn't, man. Honestly, because
All right,
bro,
here. I got
I'll
a
say this,
I got a
man.
perfect story for you. So when I went to China in 2008, right? Get off the plane and get out of the airport, and I look up and I'm thinking it's cloudy, right? And it's not really even cloudy. It's just the air pollution they have. You know, their pollution is really bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's
The
congested, man. What
smog
is
and
it?
all that, like it's really bad. So I went like to do the like the salute for the Summer Olympics that was there.
Mm.
So what happened with a lot of the marathon runners from like Kenya and stuff, I think there was one from Ethiopia. They sat out that Olympics because of the poor air quality that was in Beijing.
Damn.
So because it would have affected their lungs and it would have affected just their longevity to,
Yeah, to
keep
be out
running in
there
the
doing
Olympics.
that.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So they sat out. There was a good amount that sat out. You know what I mean? If you had an outdoor sport, that's something you had to think about. So I definitely can understand from a perspective of the NFL and these NFL players that hey, we can't play out here in this shit is dangerous. Move this
right,
somewhere else. Change it to the other team. You know what I mean? Make it an away game
man.
for the Rams, Chargers, and San Francisco until they figure out
Well, man,
you know,
see, this all
till
goes
it
back
clears
into
up.
it's just 2020 ain't the year, fam. 2020 ain't the year, bro. I think honestly, everybody just need to take a pause for the rest of the year, bro. If I'm being
Nah, we
honest,
can't stop. We gotta keep going, man. We gotta push through this year. We
man,
gotta get
push
through the
through
year,
shit.
and then when
It's
we
getting worse.
nah, man, we gotta push through. We can't stop. It's
When I say
inevitable. We
stop,
gotta finish.
when I
We
say stop, I mean
you said
man.
pause, man. That's stopping.
When I say
It's
stop,
taking a
I
break.
mean
We can't take no
we need
breaks.
to get right before
No
anything else.
days
Because the
off.
more we sinking,
No days off, man.
days off. And I
No
know this
days
sounds
off.
crazy coming from me. I just got back from Vegas, and when I tell you,
Yeah,
boy, Vegas was
you living your
congested.
life. You living the high life. You was in Vegas
But you
with
had
the
to
high
have a
rollers,
mask on
dog.
the whole time,
I'm in
bro.
here
Like,
with the trenches,
man,
getting
look,
ready to fight an MMA fighter on a live stream with Jalen. You know what I
do
mean? I got a
do
lot of
as I
shit going on.
do as I say and not as I do. Because hey, bro, I'm out here risking it. I'm not saying y'all should do it. I'm saying, look, chill out. We got a pandemic. The world's on fire. Election coming up. People was fighting left and right.
Oh
Man,
yeah,
just relax.
and that's what I'm doing
Everybody
though.
just sit back and
I'm
relax.
I'm just here
That's
working
it.
though, but I'm just not really leaving the crib
I
for
see.
real. I can't do it right now, man. I don't know.
Let's
I've been thinking
try
about
that.
it in October, maybe get out somewhere, maybe, and just be cautious with a mask, but I'm
I
not
mean, you'll
sure.
be straight, bro. You honestly be straight, cause look, it really do boil down to you looking out for yourself and just knowing not to be in shit that's like
Oh yeah,
ridiculously
I would
packed.
probably
Like I ain't
just.
gonna hold you. There was one time.
Hmm.
It was one time in Vegas where it literally was like people just hella out, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah,
We was in like the older area, the North Las Vegas. We was in downtown Vegas,
yeah,
and it was packed, bro. I mean, like it was thick. It was people from for as long as the eye could see. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We rode the zip lines and everything, but it's like even compared to the strip, that was nuts. Far as how much people are just back to back, shoulder to shoulder and shit. So we got the fuck out of there. Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
As soon as we got done zip lining, we got the fuck out of
I
there.
mean,
You know what I'm saying?
people want to get to that. Like, I get it, but I'm just like,
But
you
nah.
know what I mean?
I felt why all this shit needs to be shut down right then and there.
Nah,
Cause it was
yeah,
just
for real.
too much going the fuck on.
Cause
Like,
my birthday was in April, so it was a wrap. Like, it was over. We had to be in the crib. You know
got
what I
hit
mean?
right then there.
But
Yeah.
like the wife's birthday is in October, so I'm like, we might be able to work something out now. It seems like if you're really cautious, we might go somewhere like a little upscale, so I don't even have to worry about the amount of capacity because they don't really have that many people when it's that style, I guess. Anyway, maybe so maybe I would be fine, but I
I
mean,
mean,
besides that,
we did some pretty
yeah,
outdoorsy type shit. Like we rode ATVs. You know what I'm saying? We just spent a lot of time out. We spent some time out the way for real.
yeah,
So it wasn't like we was just the entire time sitting there with a bunch of people. We
mm,
spent a lot of time in the rooms for real, just kind of kicking it with our immediate group. Um,
yeah.
we went to a lot of dispensaries.
Oh
That was a
yeah,
fact though. Yeah, cause
okay. I
yeah,
mean,
man, it was just
you out there, man. You gotta enjoy yourself. It's your
yeah,
birthday.
man.
You
You just
gonna do
gotta
your
be
thing, man.
cautious. You gotta be cautious and keep a mask on you at all times. That's what I learned. Cause
Yeah.
them the casinos and the resorts, man, they still got people reining in, but they definitely are taking their precautions. It ain't like when
Hmm.
I went to Florida where ain't
Yeah.
nobody wearing a mask and shit's just it's a myth out there. Like, nah, they
They
was
just doing
on it
whatever they
and
want.
everything was getting cleaned. We flew Delta. They had to clean the plane every trip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like big sanitize everything.
That's what's
So
up.
it did make me feel good to see
Oh, that
that
makes me
they're
feel a
actually
little bit
taking
better too.
precautions.
Makes me
Yeah,
feel a
man,
little bit
they
better.
was taking the right precautions,
Hmm.
man. You weren't about to just come in here without it. If you was, I remember we was at the cabana, and my fiance, she was sitting on the edge of the pool while I was in the pool, and I didn't have my mask on, and she didn't have hers on,
Hmm.
and security, well, pool boy security, whatever the fuck you want to call him, bro, came over. It was like, yeah, you gotta wear your mask if you're gonna be sitting on the edge of the pool like that. But if
Mm.
I if you get a water, can I bring you a water so you can drink? Because then if you got like a water, then it's okay. Little loopholes, but
Yeah.
at least they're
I
not
get it.
afraid to come talk to you about this shit, man. They're
I
dealing with a
get
lot
it.
of people, probably a lot of belligerent motherfuckers. So yeah, they ain't afraid to let you know, like, put your fucking mask on.
Yeah, I get it. I definitely get it. That's definitely understandable. Like why they have to do it like that in the loopholes. Like I get it. I see why. Like they're trying to make money. They're trying to accommodate you as best they can. They don't want to kick you out. Because I'm seeing
Right.
a lot of places where it's just like it could get nasty with people. People get really
Oh
nasty when you tell
yeah.
them to wear a mask and stuff like that. They get offended almost, and it's like it's not necessary. Just everybody has to wear this. Just wear it. And just like
Yeah,
the guy
nah.
came up to you, he's probably really respectful, and he even plugged you on the loophole. He brought
Yeah,
you a
yeah,
water,
exactly.
so there was no problem.
Exactly.
That's how it should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I
So
mean,
shout
this
out
is what
to
I'm
whoever
saying,
bro it
man.
was, whoever
Yeah,
he
shout out to
was.
him,
If you
man.
watching the
Shout out.
podcast now, whoever, thank you.
Yeah, 'cause we was
Made
definitely out there plugging,
made me
man.
feel a
Be
little bit
looking for
easier. Yeah, I mean,
Unanimous West, man. Unanimous
oh
West
yeah,
is coming very soon, very, very soon.
oh yeah,
But
yo. So, bro, there's a prequel series in the work, and bro, so it's a RoboCop prequel series. It's in early
RoboCop.
stages, but it doesn't feature RoboCop, bro.
Is it the dude before he becomes RoboCop?
I'm not sure how they're gonna do this. It's still really, really in early stages. So The series will detail the rise of the Omni consumer products and the company's vice president, uh, who's, I mean, it's pretty much, it's in early stages, but I can't, let's see, who, they were sitting down with movieholding.net, and Ed Numere, who's the scriptwriter of the original 1987 movie RoboCop. He revealed his working with MGM on the series, and it's cool stuff, but it just doesn't include RoboCop. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm on the 80s kind of kick right now too. Like,
I'm about to say, are you a big RoboCop fan? Because it's like, okay, RoboCop to me is one of those things that kind of died down. Like, it's not that it got irrelevant, but it's like amongst all the pop culture things, RoboCop for real to me is one of those things that kind of fell by the wayside. I don't know if it's gonna keep my interest. Plus, I'm also tired of the rehash.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, that's what's popping right now. Going back to these old joints.
Yeah, man.
And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. What if this hits and it's like, yo, this series is hitting? You know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of how we was getting everybody to get into Watchmen. Like, people kind of like the movie, but
Watchmen a little different though, because Watchmen, that was I guess
we don't know a whole lot though. You got to remember, we don't know, bro. This could be hard. This could be tough. But I need RoboCop in it somewhere.
I want some more original shit, man.
But this is kind of original if you think about it, because they're not including RoboCop.
It's an adaptation.
Spin-off. Prequel.
Spin-off adaptation. It's one of those. You feel me? So it's like it's still in the same realm. And yes, you can usually get your shit off with that, but it's like where the new ideas, bro? RoboCop is kind of plays. Like, I mean, I've seen the newer ones. I ain't seen the older ones since I was probably in elementary school.
How many is there? There's only...
It's like three or four.
There's only three, right?
There were like, I want to say 2 since the 2000s. Let me look it up, man. Because there's a bunch of RoboCop movies. Hold on. RoboCop.
Yeah, but my whole thing was, it's just like, how are you gonna I don't know. Like, how are you gonna promote this, but then tell people that there's nothing, it just doesn't have RoboCop in it? Because you already got us talking. Like,
exactly, bro.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like, now I will say, like, maybe I don't know. It's different, and it kind of goes on to what you say, like the people that just make something original. So, like, what happened with, I mean, well, we can't even really say The Matrix was original because it was from a book, but you know, kind of how they did it, and then movies, Netflix, you know, they got a hold of them, and then they did the Sense8, and it's has nothing to do with The Matrix per se. It could if they made it, but it really doesn't, and it's good. You know what I mean? So
I don't know, man. I want new ideas, because I've been watching a bunch of shows that's like kind of going based off of like what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like it's a lot of new realms to tap into. Like, I just got done watching this show called Woke on Hulu. Is starring, I think his name is Lamorne. I don't want to get this wrong.
Oh yeah, okay, got you. I know you're talking about, but yeah.
Yeah, man, my guy, the black guy from New Girl. But it's not necessarily the best show. Lamar Morris, that's his name. It's not necessarily the best show. I mean, but the whole take is just a different idea. It's like he's a black guy who pretty much thought he was outside of the spectrum just because he kind of did things the right way, went to expensive college. He's a cartoonist, you know. He had this, you know, this up and coming comic that was kind of whitewashed, just some normal Garfield type shit.
Yeah.
And he was playing everything by the book, but then he gets racially profiled by police, and they're actually looking for. He basically fits the description. They try to arrest him. He has a run-in with them. He gets put in cuffs, laid on the ground, you know, all on his back and everything. Then they realize he's not the guy. This triggers a whole thing in his. It just pretty much triggers a slow mental breakdown. So then, just things around him, he just starts to realize, like, this is messed up and this is messed up, and it's a good little watch. 8 episodes, you know what I'm saying? Ain't the most serious content, but it's an interesting take on realizing just what racism is in America.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I coming from with these new ideas. Like
Yeah.
I'm for that right now. I'm looking for a lot of shows that are just
Right.
different.
Nah, yeah.
Than what
I'm
we've already
trying to
seen.
I'm trying to finish off a series. It's just a long one right now. I'm on season 5, I believe, of the 100. And I like it when there's a lot of like episodes and stuff for me to watch, just because it's like it's time consuming. Like I get into it, but I'm looking forward to getting into something new too. But I'm still enjoying the 100. So that's what I'm watching right now. But yeah, that series 100 it's pretty good, man. And I like the theme. I like the overall theme. You could kind of understand what it is, and like it's happening over and over and over again. There's constant themes in this, and it's very, oh man, it's very just, it's well, I'll say it's well written, man. Like everything is really, really good about it. I really enjoy it for it to be kind of like that teen kind of series ish. Same thing with the Magicians. It's the same kind of format as far as the genre, but I enjoy them. You know what I mean? They're not too teeny.
Nah,
you know what I mean? There's some that
you're talking to somebody.
These people grow into these roles, and a lot of these people are pretty older that have been playing these younger roles. Like they're older than me, dog. It's actually kind of scary. Really weird. I don't know how they do all that.
You talking to somebody who binge watched all of Game of Thrones just to get caught up for the final season, man. So I get it, bro. I get those long standing shows with it's an hour-long episodes, ain't it too?
They're about 35, 40
something.
minutes. It just depends. I mean, there's so many, they don't even have to be that long. So, you know.
I started watching it. I don't remember why I stopped watching. I think, yeah, man, it was a personal reason. So I was watching the show, and then I guess in the first season, you know, the black guy who drops down, and then they kill him.
The boy.
And that just the son, that fucked with me.
When the girl killed him.
Yeah, I was like, hey, bro, you know what? I'm cool on all of this shit.
Yeah, they just go kill, bro. Like, damn, why it always gotta be bro? Like,
and bro was trying to get everybody to be cool, and they just gonna murk my nigga. I'm just like, hey, I'm done.
Nah,
with
bro,
this.
you gotta watch it. Cause you low key, you might, cause there's been some points too. I'm like, damn, why my guy always gotta be like? Why can't one of my guys be like the good guy? Like, no matter what he do, he's a good guy. Not like he's the good guy sometimes. Like. It's either he's the good guy sometimes and he's an asshole, or he's just gonna get killed really early. That's literally how it is.
I'm just not with.
You should watch it though, bro, because I would love to see your reaction on other parts, because there's more. There's more people of color in that as it goes on. Like you'll start to see it.
Cause I think I watched up until the point that the
because the dude, the chancellor in the beginning, it's the black dude. It's he's the man in power.
When the colony came down, that's when I stopped. That was probably like the last episode I was watching.
Yeah,
but that's it.
Watch it a little bit more after that, bro. You gonna get weak, man. He said I had to stop watching when they killed, bro.
That shit blew me. I'm like, this nigga's trying to do literally everything right. What he came down here, what he was supposed to do, and these niggas gonna kill him.
But hey though, he got killed because of what his pops was doing though. It wasn't even nothing that he had to do with, but his pops now, I mean, if you watch, like his pops has to bear that on throughout the whole, series, and like there's points where he loses that bearing and then it picks it back up and it makes him a different person.
Do that to white, bro. Do that to somebody else. I don't want to see young black man.
It just happened to be the chancellor, the guy that just running the whole thing.
That was enough for me.
Yeah, I was like, hold on. How you got did that? I was like, all right, bro, this is kind of.
And then they try to get my man. What was it, bro? That's on American Guys. They try to get him. They try to throw him in the show. Like, okay, this racially ambiguous nigga supposed to make me feel better about the other nigga you just murked. Okay, so what? He cold, blah blah blah. And then I ain't even watched the show to see this. Fast forward. I'm seeing clips. Oh, bro, this what part of the 100 fucks you up the most? And then they show, bro, and him getting dead dirty. I'm like, man.
Oh, you talking about what was his name? Lincoln?
Yeah,
that pissed me off. I was like, damn, you gonna just take him out of this shit?
Yeah,
like,
I ain't got.
I'm sorry. All right, hold on.
Bro.
Spoiler alert. I don't want to ruin no shit for nobody, but just for like the next 2 minutes. Wait a minute. Like, you can't just do my guy like that,
bro.
There's certain people you could do like that. But I was just like, damn, like this. That's what makes it so good. But at the same time, just like, damn, y'all could have did something different, bro. And you seen who he got dead by. That's what I'm saying. Like, they either gonna paint black people to be good sometimes, or they just gonna be an asshole in the movie, bro. And bro that killed him was literally an asshole. Like, bro, like, nigga, just listen to these motherfuckers. And he just didn't.
I don't got time for that shit. I just don't. That's why Game of Thrones was so fucking hard for me to watch, bro. That shit, because only thing I had heard about it before I started watching it was don't get attached to no characters.
Yeah, because they're going to start offing niggas, man.
They going to get off. Don't matter who it is. If you like that motherfucker, they going to catch a
fade. You know what's crazy about the 100, though? They be offing a lot of niggas and that shit, too, bro. I be like, God damn. That's how you going to do these motherfuckers? Like, this shit.
I ain't got time for it, bro.
This shit raw, man.
It ain't got to be a happy story.
It's fried, bro. Like, even the black lady that's the chick that's the grounder or whatever, like, she just wild. She off the fucking Richter, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, shorty. Chill out with these knives and shit. Like, these niggas got guns, man. Like, that's why she had to learn how to use them motherfuckers. And once she learned how to use them motherfucking guns, bro, it was a wrap. I was like, yep, it's over. Y'all done showed Shorty how to use this motherfucking, I don't even know what it was. AR-15, whatever that shit was. Now she out here busting motherfuckers like no problem. She ain't asking no questions. So I'm like, yo, this is all bad. Like, just me watching this, like, if this would have ever happened, bro, we are fucked. Like, niggas can't get shit together, bro. Like,
look at where we at now, fam. That's why all this shit that's going on right now in America is just like, fam, it's too much television.
Bro, that's why you gotta watch it though. Like, you gotta just keep watching it, man. Like,
fam,
you gonna be like, bro,
too much television that we have on a regular basis that shows it being post-apocalyptic and just how much people do not fuck with each other.
They literally went to war with some motherfuckers that was doing fucked up shit to people just to turn around and do the same shit to somebody else. I was like, yo, you niggas is evil as fuck. And y'all motherfucking two-faced. Like, y'all are the most hypocritical motherfuckers ever. Y'all don't deserve. And that's what the whole AI in the beginning was trying to tell. Like, none of you niggas deserve to be here. I'm wrecking this shit again. Like, oh, man. Bro. It's a great series, bro. It's a great series.
And that's why it's like this real world shit that we see every day right now in America is just that much more scary because we see motherfuckers really are this divided and stupid about shit. Shit you ain't even got to be divided about. It's just like, holy shit. See, this is why I like shows like I was about to say, have you started watching that show Lovecraft yet, man? Lovecraft Country?
No, did you tell me about that?
Yeah, I told you about it, bro. I told you about that and P-Valley. Those two being my two.
I remember the one.
I'm just like,
I remember the one, but yeah, I gotta write them down. I thought I wrote the ones down.
HBO Max.
Yeah.
Lovecraft Country.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna watch it in like the first few episodes. Well, not even just the first, just the whole series. It's one of those mind fucks. Like Jordan Peele is like one of the executive producers on it. Yeah. So you know where we going with this shit.
Yeah, I'm super excited to get into something new though. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, but I don't want to do it yet because I want to finish this. Like, I really want to finish this.
You'll be hooked, bro. You'll be hooked. It's about this. I don't even know how to describe it for real, bro. I'm gonna throw out some trigger words that are just like, some buzzwords that are just like a quick way to describe it.
Yeah.
Black, segregation era for 1950s. Magic, black magic.
What is this called again?
Lovecraft Country.
All right, putting it down now.
Lovecraft Country.
It's on HBO Max, right?
HBO Max. Wizardry, witchcraft, all that type of shit. Ghosts, mystery. It's got like Indiana Jones aspects to it too. Like, the shit is dope as fuck, bro. You just gotta watch it, man. There's so much going on in this show. Like, you'll be hooked, fam. It's definitely up your boat. You like to watch the magicians and all that kind of supernatural fantasy shit. this is definitely gonna get you because it's also got added like Easter eggs about just the civil rights movement and what was going on at the time, the
Yeah.
segregation. And I don't know if you were watching, if you were on Facebook a couple weeks ago, of course you were, how people were talking about sundown towns and sundown counties and just stuff like that. A lot of that stemmed from the show and how they portrayed like black people getting around in these, in these southern, not even southern states, just in these areas of just pure whiteness where they don't really take kindly to black people.
Yeah.
Just how they had to get around and the shit they was dealing with. And it's super dope, bro. Super dope. Yeah, man. And it's early too, bro. I don't know how many episodes the first season got, but I know that it's like on episode 5 now. So definitely check that shit out, bro. And then come back to me. We're gonna talk about this. Give me 1 second. I gotta put my charger back in this computer.
No, you good. You straight. Nah, I'll definitely check it out, man. I know we also got in October, I know the Mandalorian season 2. That shit's gonna be popping off. So I think that's like October 31st. So right at the tail end of October, literally the end, is when that'll be available. So I can't wait to watch that because I'm the Star Wars guy. I'm Star Wars head, and I'm gonna watch that. But it's coming to that time of the year where it's like it's starting to get colder outside. Bro. It's the fall time, starting to get cold.
It's entertainment time, bro.
Yeah, I mean, so
for everybody.
That's why I'm being patient. I'm like, I'm gonna finish these shows. I'm gonna do them the right way, and I'm gonna enjoy them, and then then I'll go on to the next one because. That's just what this time of the year is all about. It's also football time, so I got the jersey on. You know what I mean? Got the Joe Burrow jersey on. Bengals play. They play the Chargers, 4:00 tomorrow. So I got that, but I'm probably gonna grill out and stuff. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. But it's just the weather getting nicer. Well, more. It's not as hot. The evenings are colder. You about to start turning your air off. You gonna have to start kicking your heat on. In the middle of the night because it's freezing in the crib. Like, that's where we at. That's the time. So now these shows about to start popping back up. I love it. I love this little time of the year. I love all the there's all certain times of the year that I love, but like I got my my times where I really enjoy it. Doing certain things.
You want to know what I love most about this time of year, dog? It's video game season, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It is video game season. A lot of games that have been postponed and, a lot of games that have just been constantly going through the ringer with this work cycle are finally coming out this fall. You know what games I'm looking at the most?
What's that?
I'm looking at that Cyberpunk 2077.
Yep.
And I'm also looking at that Watch Dogs Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you played. You probably have played it. I don't know how. If you,
I played like the first one. I've seen parts of the second one, so I know a little bit about it.
Man, you know me. I love my black shit. So when I seen that they had a black protagonist for the second game, I was on it. There wasn't nothing else for me to really, there wasn't nothing much for me to really fight with this.
So I'm guessing you know about Cyberpunk, then, right? Is that why you're playing Cyberpunk? Man.
Cyberpunk. I don't know shit about the old games, but I do know that this is one of those open world immersive games. It's first person. It's kind of like
the creator is, right?
Who?
He's black.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why I was asking. I was like, oh, is that why you're playing? Is that why you kind of getting into Cyberpunk then? Yeah, bro.
But look,
you ain't know that,
bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I put you on game, dog. I try to.
Bro, this black shit runs so deep. I don't even know I be doing it when I be doing it. You feel me?
The creator, writer, Cyberpunk 2077, he's a black guy. Trying to think of his name. I don't want to just label him a black guy. My guy has a name. 1 second.
Yeah, about to say.
I can't. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I just can't think about the name.
Nah, bro. Exactly though. But that's what I'm saying, man. I don't know much about the game outside of it's just an open world, completely immersive. Not even just a shooter, man. It's so much stuff you can do in the game. It's probably gonna be one of those games like GTA Online where people are just on for years to come.
Mike Pondsmith, by the way.
What's
Mike Pondsmith? Mike Pondsmith.
Pondsmith?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that guy.
I'm trying to think what other games he did too, bro. Like he's legit. He's books and all. Like Dude
And
is
that's another thing. You don't even get that many. You don't even get that many black people in that space. Like we don't talk about that enough. But just how it's not that diverse. The video game industry.
right.
It's from what I'm hearing. It's not a very diverse field. So anytime you see a black person in that field, man, you gotta give it up because we hear horror stories about how treacherous it is navigating that realm. Man, no days are really nothing's really for certain. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they have like a union, but the way that these guys, especially like big companies like Rockstar and EA, the way
Hmm.
that they be working and the schedules they be having to do, the
Yeah.
overtime,
He did a
it
lot
be
with
nuts.
board games apparently and Dungeons and Dragons. Like this guy's got he's got he's got a nice little portfolio here.
Oh,
And
he
he's
look like
just
my uncle. And I'm not saying that to be funny. He really do like he'd be like my uncle though.
yeah, but yeah, shout out to Mike Ponsman, man. That game's gonna be dope. I'm just waiting and
You
just gonna
hold
play
off
it
for
on
this
PS5.
P5, man. I ain't even take
I got Madden though and 2K. I got those on PS4, and I got the
oh,
ones
game share me
where I'll be able to
2K.
play it on PS5. So I was like, why not? But everything else, yeah, I'm definitely waiting. I'm not gonna, yeah,
Yeah, my homie he game shared me the 2K, and I've been playing that Avengers, man.
yeah. I'm waiting to
I,
play that on the next
that's
gen,
a
just because by that time, hopefully, there's maybe 2 DLCs available, and then I'll have a lot of stuff to play. So
it's a different kind of game, bro. I'll leave it at that. It's
yeah, no,
they
I've
got
seen
a
it.
lot to work on. They got a lot to work on, man.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
got a lot to work
I
on.
seen the bugs and stuff. Like, hopefully they could fix. Like, there were certain parts that looked like the frame rate was dropping and stuff like that. Uh,
Yeah, it's like you see
they
what they're
said there's
trying to
a
do,
big
and you
patch
see
coming
how
for that
creative
game,
it
though.
be.
By the way, I'm not sure if you know. They said they got a
They
pretty
says what?
big patch coming. They had an update, I think, and then they're gonna do another big patch that's gonna fix a lot of that stuff. So, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. I
You
mean, I see with the potential for what they're trying to do,
you
man.
got it
I
right.
get it. Like it could be crazy. Because my first fears about the game was that it was gonna be like, how do I describe it? It was gonna be for one, it was gonna be a short story.
Yeah,
It was gonna be
I think it's a
very
10-hour
linear,
story. Yeah,
huh?
I think it's like
And
a
it was
ten
just
hour
gonna,
story, 8 or 10
uh,
hour story mode.
yeah, yeah. It ain't too extensive.
You
I
got
mean,
the
I'm
game
still
right.
playing it. Yeah, I got the game. I'm still playing it. Like,
Have you
but
beat the story
the
mode yet?
yeah, I've been playing the story mode, but the bugs, man,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to play right
Are
now.
you playing
It's
like multiplayer with other people or just by yourself?
nah. Every time I get a game, I like to go to first. I like to go to first playthrough by myself. You know, just kind of get a feel for it before I step out to the multiplayer realm.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, it's cool. I like what they're trying to do, but it's kind of repetitive to an extent.
Yeah. That's what I'm hearing.
And
Like the side quests for the side little things for the characters. It's
yeah,
like the
it's
same
like what's that
objectives.
game? Marvel Alliance or something like
Yeah.
that. It's kind
Hmm.
of like that where
Yeah,
you
they
go
said a lot
around.
of the like levels are set up the same with the aim factories or labs or whatever. So maybe they could update it, add some new things, because some of the moves on there look super alive though, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Some of the shit from like the movies and even I've seen like abilities from like the comic books and stuff. I'm like, yo, this is
Yeah,
dope,
nah.
man.
Once you get your upgrades popping, I can see you can definitely get in your bag. Cause
They
right
could,
now I ain't really got shit.
yeah, they could just move it out a little bit, man, because it looks dope. Like just the gameplay and just the control. Because I played the beta, so I got to play as I think all the characters that you start with. So like the Hulk, Iron
Yeah,
Man, Thor, Black
Black
Widow,
Widow and
uh,
Captain America.
Captain America, yeah,
Yeah,
Hulk,
it's
and
like
then what's the
how
girl's
to how,
name? I can't think. Lisa
uh
Khan,
you talking about Kamala
Kamala Khan,
Khan,
yeah,
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel,
Yeah,
yep.
she's actually probably my favorite character so far on the
Yeah, she
game.
wrecking shit, bro. She be her hand be getting big as fuck.
Yeah, she be fucking niggas up like real life. I ain't
Bro, she
think.
be swinging around. I was like, yo, she could go
Yeah,
pretty
bro.
much
She
anywhere.
gets in her she gets in her bag. But yeah, man, I be running around with her and Hulk and just fucking shit up. Right now, I got unlocked our Hulk and Iron Man, so I pretty much just taking my time with it. Um,
The skins look
another
dope on there
well,
too.
Oh yeah, we ain't speak on Legion for real. The new Watch Dogs game, that one, it's gonna be super dope, man. Instead of like just being one character, the
Yeah.
whole world, you can pretty much make anybody be a part of the Legion. People work for DedSec. You know what I'm saying? They're
Yeah.
pretty much fighting London and the tyranny they doing. Pretty much London that took this.
Is it a new
Ahead.
game or is it just a DL? Is it a, like DLC?
No, it's a new game entirely.
Is it the same character, black guy?
No,
somebody new.
This time you can be literally anybody in.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I seen the one. You could be like an old lady and shit.
Yep, you could be an old lady. You could be like a construction worker.
When does that come out?
Skateboarder. Let me see. Let me check the date because last I checked it was let me see.
I mean, this is all shit I gotta play on the PS5, man. Like I can't afford all that. Because there's even some new PS5 games that are coming out, and I'm like, I want to play that, but damn, man.
And the thing is, Watch Dogs and I mean everybody know about Cyberpunk, but this is Watch Dogs Legion is another game that got pushed back. So
yeah.
Let me.
But you know why? It's because they focusing on next gen, man. That's what they focusing on. We gotta be 100% realistic.
They just want to make sure that a lot of these games are biting off a lot more than most these games, and the processing of like our consoles and shit can really even deal with.
So they have to work on the PS4 versions longer.
Yeah.
Because the PS4 just can't do what the PS5 can do. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like they're really gonna start pushing you towards this PS5 in the next year. So a year from now, they're really gonna push this heavy, man. We got the price of the Xbox that just came out. What was it?
$299 for
the Series S.
The S and the $499 for the X.
Yep. So did you hear about what PlayStation is doing? You want to know why the prices haven't came out for PlayStation?
Why?
Because they're adjusting their prices.
Man, that means they was ready. They was ready to hit niggas over the head.
It was gonna be upwards of $500-$600+. So now what they're gonna do is, I think the one is gonna be 500 or 600. 500. I'll say 500, and then the digital version is gonna be 400. So this is how Sony is playing this game. So they looked at Xbox, and Xbox said, okay, they said the one's $499 and the one's $299. $499, you get the full next-gen experience, right? And the $299 one, it's limited to, like, you get an introduction to next-gen, but it doesn't have all the full capabilities as the other Xbox, right?
Oh, that's trash then.
So check this out. The PlayStation 5, so the $500 version with the disc drive, I'm just going to say that, it has all the full capabilities. That's $500, right? So for $400, and pretty much the $500 version is going to do the same thing as the Xbox Series X, the same version, right? So now they're saying that their $400 version, because they adjusted their prices for the digital one, is going to do the same thing as the $500 version. It just doesn't have a disc drive. So if you're a person that's trying to save money, you might think to go to the Xbox and get the $300 version, but you have to remember
you're getting less.
You don't get all the full capabilities. Now, if you buy the $400 version of the PlayStation without the disc drive, it does all the same things as the one with the disc drive, full capabilities.
Hey, I'll be the
so
first
that's
to
why
tell you,
Sony. That's why they waited to put their prices out, because now Sony has the upper hand when they release these prices, because that's how it's going to come out. It's already leaked that's what the prices are going to be. So,
and I'll be the first to tell you, bro. I've been converting to digital.
Yeah,
like
I'm thinking about it.
All the games I've recently purchased, especially during the pandemic, because GameStop's been on some weird shit where you have to have your pre-orders and they won't take discs anymore. Like they won't take you can't sell games to GameStop right now. Like it's just they ramifications from COVID are different.
I just traded in the game like a week ago.
To GameStop?
Yeah.
Man, last I tried that because I was trying to trade my my copy of Kakarot, and they was acting like they couldn't take it. And
maybe it's new. Maybe it just started like beginning in this month. Maybe I don't know.
Okay, yeah, because I went back multiple times over months, like to see if they were even taking games back, or whatever, but they weren't.
He said,
But
hell no.
yeah, man, I've been making my transition to digital anyway because
Yeah.
I got a lot of games. I got a hard drive.
Yeah, you could just get a hard drive, like a crazy, like,
you literally, bro.
just go buy a fucking
Just go get a terabyte
another
or two. Go
terabyte
get
or
2 terabytes.
2 terabyte. You get 5 and be straight. Never have to worry about it again.
Ever again. Yeah, bro. That's where I'm at with it. Like, man, I honestly, I'm probably gonna end up getting the digital PlayStation because it just makes the most sense for me. And it's a lot less clutter. I'm in the realm right now where we're trying to get rid of all the clutter as much as possible.
Yeah.
It's easier when I could just pick up my hard drive and my PS4 and just go.
Yeah, it's a pretty big console, man. So we'll definitely, get to see, firsthand, how it's going to work out.
And I got one more game I want to talk about because it's already out, but it's the expansion to it, man, that I'm really excited about because the game itself was super duper fucking live. Bro.
Ghost
of Tsushima, man, the co-op. Bro, I know you're waiting. I know you're waiting on P5 to break that one out, but fam, just do it, bro. Splurge for it, get it. Get your mans up before the co-op get out here, bro. Because when that co-op get out here, it's finna get ugly out here.
Do you fight against other people or you just?
Yeah, man. I from what I'm hearing, that they have a PvP, they have a PvE. They have. I think they're adding missions to the campaign as well. And the co-op, it'll be pretty much another story mode. You know what I'm saying? But this time, instead of just being the outright samurai or being the ghost, you pick a class. Like between assassin, Ronin,
okay,
yeah, and it's 2 other classes. But bro, that's what I'm super excited for. Because honestly, I've been just waiting to find another reason to play this game again. Because I beat it all. I beat every aspect of that game, bro. It was that much fun. I ain't did that to a game. I ain't 100% of the game in since I was in college, like 2012, 2013. 2014, bro. So, yeah, man. I honestly, that's going to be in my game of the year. It ain't been too many great releases though, so it's kind of unfair. But realistically, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is definitely getting my game of the year for right now. Until Legion and Cyberpunk come out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be fun to play a lot of these games, man, when they come out. So we'll just have to wait to play them and get on the next gen here in the next couple months. It's gonna be really exciting, man. I can't wait. Hopefully the pre-orders start within the next week or so, though. So we can kind of.
I need to be front and center with this here. Got to get this $400 ready for this for this little splurge.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I think that's all I got for today, man. You got anything else?
Shit, man. Nah, man, I'm still coming back off of just vacation mode. Mine's still discombobulated. Like I said, man, I was out there smoking that gas, bro. Some of the best shit you can find in the West. Shout out to Oasis, man, out there in Las Vegas. Just type in Oasis, bro. They'll get you together. 24 hours, man. Whatever you need, holla at them. Once again, shout out to my boy Von Beasy. Thank you for the hospitality, my brother. Thank you for, what I'm saying, show me a little bit of what Vegas got to offer. I'll be back next month, man. And then we gonna get this Western Unanimous shit popping.
Oh yeah, you're moving when?
More than likely moving in December. We going back in October to go literal apartment shopping. We're gonna be looking at apartments up until that point, but we found some areas out there over this vacation that we really was liking.
Okay.
And it's a lot of new areas being built. So, we gonna get busy for real.
Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, thanks everybody for watching, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, everything you can do for all the pages, the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook, all that. Thank you once again, man. And this was episode 20 of
yes, sir.
The Table Talk. So, man. Hey, thank you. And enjoy your Saturday. Who they? Powered by
Rusty, disgusting. Don't try me, please don't push no button. You won't fight me, that's cool, no discussion. Nobody gotta die. Arrivederci, say goodbyes to my lady that should hurt me. Don't wanna hear no cries from my baby that should hurt me. It's still love, but for real love, girl, it's curtains. I'm gonna gotta get back to my grind. Arrivederci. Say bye-bye to my mommy, hug and kiss on the cheek. She love me, always remind me. I know wherever I go, her eyes is always behind me. I know if ever I'm lost, she gonna hope God find me. Lately, mom, I've been talking to God. He told me despite all the odds, little nigga, keep going hard, cause one day son, you make it fall. And lately, I've been waiting on my moment. And then I realized you gotta take it if you want it. On top of that, the shit ain't really mine if I don't own it. I know it, I own it, and I can never lose my focus. I get it, I got it, world in my hand, in my pockets. Yeah.